What's up guys, this is Red Eye Stardust Dragon, and today I'm back to you with another Odd Eyes Dimensional Dragon post Maximum Crisis deck profile. So anyway, we'll get down to it. First of all, for our Odd Eyes lineup, we have two Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. This is because even if you're playing with Dimensional Dragons, you don't really need the third one, as you have a bunch of... I'm playing a lot more Dragon Pit in the deck, and you can recycle it because I'm now playing Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, which is actually quite useful to the deck because it can combo off with your Vortex Dragon to go into your Rebellion. Playing one Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon because skill 8. I'm not playing 2 anymore because I'm using a Unicorn because I incorporated a Perform Power engine. Then we are playing triple copy of Magical Abductor because it searches out everything in your deck, so that's why. And it's a level 4, which is very useful to the rank 4 engine that I incorporate in the deck. 2 Oath Dragon because you really only need 2. Or go to Wisdom Eye target usually, along with Dragon Pit because it can recycle back that Wisdom Eye, and if it's normal special summoned, you can also get back those Odd Eyes you used for rank 7s. Where you're playing one Zhang Shen to go into your Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, and it can negate that light monster's effect until the end of turn, so that could help you. Even against Masterpiece, which I think is a light, it could definitely help you out there. We are playing 2 Wisdom Eye because we are now allowed, and it's a level 4, which means you have all the level 4 targets. Then finally we have 1 Dragon Post because this can get rid of problematic monsters by ditching a Pendulum Monster, and 3 Dragon Pit Magician because he's a skill 8 and level 7, which is useful to the deck. Oh, I forgot 1 Noble Dragon because he's a good tuner and combos off with a lot of the extra deck monsters that you're using along with your Odd Eyes. For my Perform Power engine, I have 1 Odd Eyes Unicorn and 1 Odd Eyes Select Phoenix. I'm using this engine temporarily because we don't have Odd Eyes Persona Dragon yet, and Odd Eyes Select Phoenix allows you to go into Lister using Noble Dragon because I took out Luster, but he's in the side deck, so if you do want to put him in the decks, feel free to. Then 2 Pendulum Sorcerer because being able to search out your things is good. Scope Acrobat, like I said, searching out, and 1 Splash Mammoth because he allows you easy access into your Vortex Dragons. Then I'm playing 2 Archery Eccentrics to get rid of problematic monsters. And the best hand trap, MACR, because this deck can't really generate much hand advantage, and in the current meta state, that's really necessary. I'm playing 1 Duelist Alliance along with 1 Pendulum Call because looking at the rest of the deck, if you have been watching my videos, you know I like a consistent 40 deck, and with what I have in the deck, I don't really have enough room to put in more Duelist Alliance. But if you have room, or you like playing 40 plus decks, feel free to put in Duelist Alliance. I have 1 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon to go into Vortex, Odd Eyes Fusion to go into Vortex, Ignite Reload because that can be really handy sometimes when you open up dead with a reload. Triple Terraforming for fuel for your Magical Abductor because getting that first turn search for Spellcaster is really important. Just getting something here for explaining, and then the field spells is Double Sky Iris, and depending on your situation, you go for either Necro Valley or Secret Village. Usually I go for Secret Village, but I have Necro Valley inside because Paleo or Dinosaurs can be a really tricky matchup against for this deck, especially the Shoe Dracos with the Earth one that can banish stuff from your extra deck, which is pretty vital to you when until links you can still pendulum back everything from your extra deck. We have 2 Mass Destruction cards, Dark Hole, and your back row removal Triple Cosmic Cyclone if you have enough money, or just go for the regular MST. In the extra deck, I am currently playing, I actually don't play it like this, but double Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon because having 2 can be really vital sometimes, and it combos off with your Odd Eyes Absolute, which can return something to hand when you really need it. And then, even though this is Dimensional Dragon, I'd play either, if you're going for more Dimensional Dragon, go for Star Venom, or if you're playing more of an Odd Eyes Magician, I would go for Rune Eyes, because Rune Eyes is unaffected on the turn he was summoned if you pendulum summon in your Odd Eyes. And then if you use a level 5 spellcaster, he can get 3 attacks, which could lead to an OTK, which is really vital. So that's the fusions. Then for the synchros, I played the same lineup: Clearwing, Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, Ignister, and Nevada High Paladin. This is my standard lineup: negate monster effects, negate monster effects, Ignister destroy something back, and Nevada High Paladin is just really good beat stick. Its effect is really useful if you're in late game status and you can get back something like your Cosmic Cyclone or Dark Hole if you're going for Wipeout, because Nevada High Paladin can place itself in the skill, which means you can then pendulum in your things for the OTK. And then for my XCs, I am playing one Castell, because shuffling something back in the deck can be really vital, especially if it's something like Masterpiece that isn't protected by monster effects, or a really problematic monster. One Tornado Dragon, because back row can kill this deck. Trapeze Magician, because this is actually a really good card, because it can combo off with your Red Eyes Flare Metal, because Red Eyes Flare Metal is unaffected while it has Xyz material, so you can effectively activate Perform Mage Trapeze Magician's effect onto your Red Eyes Flare Metal. Flare Metal will tag, which cannot be destroyed by card effects, and during the end of that turn, it doesn't even get destroyed by Perform Trapeze Magician's effect, because while playing, it says in the thing, cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has Xyz material. So that means your Trapeze Magician can make 2,800 Flare Metal attack twice, plus with that 800 burn if they decide to chain something to it. So it's really, really handy. And it can also help you go for OTK, even if you have your Rune Eyes, giving it 4 attacks with 1 extra direct one if you wipe up the monsters. And then lastly, Dimensional Dragon. If you're playing Dimensional Dragons, you play Dark Rebellion, and if you're playing regular, you play Abyss Dweller, because dinosaurs are a problem in this current format. Then finally, for my rank 7s, I was playing Big Eye and going into Rebellion, but as someone in the comment section pointed out, you can't. So I am playing my Flare Metal and Odd Eyes Absolute, which someone also recommended for the build. So shoutouts to the people who said that. Because Odd Eye, you can effectively make this. What you want to do is, say you had Odd Eyes Pendulum, and what's really good is Vortex Dragon with a legal target in graveyard, because you can't activate its effect without a legal target, which would probably be, say, you went into Big Eye or something. So effectively, this would be turn 2, you attack, activate its effect, you negate by detaching your Vortex Dragon, and then special summon back that Vortex Dragon, which now gives you protection. If you have any monsters, go ahead and attack. Then turn 2, then during the main phase 2, if you manage to have as sanction in skill, you activate its effect on the Odd Eyes Absolute, and you can overlay it with, if you do have another level 7, because you don't really want to go for the Vortex Dragon, if you have a second Odd Eyes, you overlay it or Dragon Pit with it, go into Rebellion, wipe out their monsters, so they're left with a plate 0 for their turn, and then if they can't do anything, then you can go in with your attack and switch Vortex Dragon to attack mode. And of course, if you haven't guessed, the last card in the extra deck is Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon with that really useful effect. I'm not going to reset here, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more in the future. This is right there. This is Red Eye Stardust Dragon. Out.